Girl, you know we need to choose better, but give me a chance to explain. Okay, first let me say, I'm speaking in generalities. So if what I'm talking about doesn't apply to you, that's fine. Just keep scrolling or go watch another video. You don't have to tell me it doesn't apply to you. Secondly, while it may seem that I am always talking about black men or bashing them, that couldn't be further from the truth. I realize that not all black men act the way the culture raises them up to be. However, there are so many of them that do it that it's still causing black women to absorb these lies that they're told, to live the way the culture wants them to live, and they lose their lives and their children's lives, whether literally or figuratively, in the process. So I'm only talking about truth. If truth offends you, like I said, go watch another video. Okay, let's talk about choosing better, all right? So if you are a black woman and have grown up anywhere near the black community or culture, you understand what that means. That means if you have had any sort of problems in your struggle of dating journey, and you choose to talk about those things or complain about those things or say that men need to learn how to behave, then you're told you should have chose better. However, in the black community, that only applies to you. Men are never told they should be better. They should act right. It's always you. You should have had a crystal ball. You should have known he was going to do A, B, or C, even when all you did was love him. You should have known. And since you didn't know, it's your own fault that you experience the pain of struggle love that the culture promotes. You should have chose better. That's not what I am here to say. Yes, girl, you should choose better. But you should choose better from the very beginning. And not just about men, but about everything in your life. But since we're on men, let's start with that, okay? Now, if you have never done this before, what I want you to do, it doesn't matter what position you find yourself in life. It doesn't matter if you're poor, if you're middle class, if you're a teenager, if you're an older woman. If you've never done this before, I want you to get a journal. Just get a journal in general. It will help you. Get a journal, get a piece of paper, get a notebook, and think about what you want your life to look like. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're still alive. You still got time. What do you want your life to look like? Write down your goals. Write down your dreams. Because the culture doesn't really encourage you to do that. So sit down, take a moment after you watch this video, and write down what you want your life to look like. What would your life look like if you accomplished everything you set out to accomplish? What would your life look like if you put yourself first? Okay? Now, once you have that list, I don't know, keep it in front of you. Keep it where you can see it. Put it on your phone where you can get it real quick. Make a poster out of it. Put it on your wall. Because that is going to be your personal roadmap to what your life is going to look like. Okay? Now, if you don't know where you're going, you don't know what steps you need to take to get there. So, if you have your personal roadmap, your personal life journey planned out, it doesn't have to be in great detail. It doesn't. Just visualize what you want your life to look like and write it down. Now, as you go along life, I want you to look at your roadmap. I want you to make every decision based on that roadmap. So, when it comes to men, let's say you meet Ray and he is fine, girl. I mean, you have never seen anybody look as good as Ray, all right? Ray is fine. Ray has a nice smile. He seems like a nice guy. But Ray has no damn ambition. Yes, I said it, no damn ambition. Ray works, if he works at a low-paying job, and he's fine with that. when Ray has free time, he doesn't try to better himself. Ray just wants to play video games, hang out with his friends, smoke weed, watch movies, listen to music, whatever. Okay, now you may like Ray. And granted, this channel is not about telling you you shouldn't date black men or you should date some other men. What I'm saying is make good choices. Choose better, okay? So, if you're young and you and Ray hang out and you're cool with playing video games and stuff, but Ray has no ambition for the future, look at your roadmap. Does your future look like what Ray is doing right now? Are the plans you see for your life gonna fit with Ray? If you see yourself getting a degree, going to law school, being a doctor, being a businesswoman, starting your own business, does Ray's mindset fit with yours? If Ray's mindset don't fit with yours, girl, you gotta let Ray go. And don't think you can just play around with Ray. Because that's where we get fooled. We think, oh, this is just fun. It's not a relationship. Oh, until our feelings get caught up. And Ray starts acting like the Ray he's always been. Then you can't go around saying Ray wasn't truthful with you. Ray wasn't honest with you. And even if Ray treats you right, you can get pregnant. Don't think it can't happen to you. Don't think because you only did it once it can't happen to you. Don't think because you're on birth control it can't happen to you. It can happen to you. Look at your roadmap. Does being a single mother fit with your roadmap? If it doesn't, you got to say no to Ray. And I'm not saying it's easy. And I'm not even talking down to you. I was a single mother. My son is 20 years old now. I love my son. I can't say I wish I didn't have him. But I can say that having my son altered my roadmap. Now, if you're cool with your plans and your dreams being altered, delayed, derailed, because you should have chose better, then by all means, do what you're going to do, but do not complain. You did it. It was your choice. Now, I'm not going to be like the black community and say it's all your fault. No. Ray knew he was making a baby. Ray ought to know that babies cost money. So Ray ought to want to do better with his life if a baby comes into the picture. But if Ray doesn't, girl, you did that. You did that. Look at Ray. Where are his current actions going to take him when he's 10 years older? 20 years older? Does his life path match your roadmap? You got to leave Ray alone. Now, I'm not going to tell you that if you get involved with Ray and everything seems fine, and he does match your roadmap, but Ray starts acting crazy, cheating on you, abusing you, whatever. No, I'm not going to say you should have chose better, because you don't have a crystal ball. You cannot read anybody's mind. But we have to learn to not be ruled by our emotions and not to become so intimately involved with a man before we know who that man is. Because let's be honest, we're the ones that have the babies. We're the ones whose lives get derailed when the baby comes. So it behooves us to protect us. And that's all I'm saying. Now, let's get over to men, because even though I think they're the most important thing right now, because that's where we make our biggest mistakes, let's talk about other things. So, your roadmap. You could even be in high school right now. But think about it. You want to have a good life. So you have to do the things that are necessary to have a good life. The time when you're young is the time when you have the most energy and the most free time. Those are the years that you work hard. Work hard then. Work hard to your goals. Work hard to meet your goals. Work hard to follow that roadmap that you set out for yourself. Now, you might be thinking, I'm poor, I don't have much, I can't do this, I can't do that. Girl, there's a big wide world out there. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. If you're watching this on a phone, girl, you got information at your fingertips. Anything you want to discover, anything you want to try, go on and Google it. You decide you want to learn how to do some DIY crafts. Girl, YouTube is your friend. You want to learn how to make YouTube videos. You want to learn how to podcast. You want to learn how to do ABC. Girl, you can learn. There is nothing stopping you from doing whatever you want in your life. Don't let people tell you, or don't let the community tell you, well, you shouldn't like this because that's not black. Girl, whatever you like is black because you're black. I don't care what your hobby is. I don't care if you want to learn quantum physics. Go online, search for it, find like-minded people, and talk to those people. You say your Facebook feed is trash, get new friends. You control your Facebook feed. You don't have to read trash. You pick which friends you want to hear from and which friends you do not. Or which friends don't even need to be your friend. That's what I mean about choosing better. Do the things that are good for you. And I don't mean that in a narcissistic way. Don't go through this life being selfish, thinking everybody has to kowtow to you or be useful to you in some way. I'm saying explore your dreams, write out your roadmap, and follow that. Choose better. Now, if you agree with me or if you don't agree, just like, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. I want to know how you feel about it. And if you need to share your roadmap with somebody, or you need to ask further questions, please feel free to email me at hello@rejectconnectcorrect.com. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. You could also leave comments down below. I will be checking those as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.